Okay, we're back. Mike's Whiskey Corner. I am going to try to do this review quicker because I've heard the feedback that 4 minutes is too long. Today, I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorites. It's the Maker's Mark Finishing Series. So this Maker's Mark Finishing Series is a pretty cool idea from Maker's Mark. Essentially, you take a fully matured bottle of Maker's Mark and you add staves to it from different parts of the rickhouse to give the whiskey or bourbon a different flavor profile. Today I'm going to talk about the BRT-1, which I think is a 2022 release. This took staves from the top of the rickhouse, which is generally the hotter part of the rickhouse, which generally gives you more developed flavors, versus the bottom, which I think is BRT-2, which is generally the cooler part of the rickhouse and gives you a totally different flavor profile. So this is the Maker's Mark Wood Finishing Series. This is the BRT-1. The BRT-2 came out at the same time, and the most recent release was the BEP. BRT stands for barrel rotation temperature, because that's kind of what this whole idea is based off without actually having to move 200,000 barrels or whatever they have in the rickhouse. So you can see the color. Where's my camera? I changed my aspect ratio for YouTube this week. So you see a nice copper brown bronze color. The aroma, I got caramel, butterscotch, a little bit of sweet spice. It's just, the nose is really pleasant. There's no heat or anything like that, even though I think this is like 109.4. It's almost 110 proof, so a little bit of heat. Packs a little bit of punch. I mean, for 110 proof, it just goes down so smooth. It's sweet. Butterscotch with a little bit of, honestly, I taste like buttermilk pancakes. I know that sounds insane, but that's what I taste. It's so good. It's so delicious. It's easy drinking. I don't want to say that you can drink it like water, but it goes down really super smooth. The finish is like a little toasty, a little warm. You definitely feel it in your throat, but I'm still getting notes of like honey and sweetness and butterscotch and caramel, which generally are flavor profiles that you do get from hotter parts of the rickhouse. So this is the BRT-1. This is from a year ago, so it's a little bit trickier to find, but you can find it out there. The BRT-2 is what I mentioned is at the bottom of the rickhouse, so I have one of those here. That's probably not going to be as sweet as the one. And then this is the most recent, which is the BEP, which I will do a tasting on this one here in the coming weeks. This is bottled. This is a barrel proof, so I expect this to be a little bit hotter too. 10 virgin American oak staves. So I'm real excited to test that one out. But yeah, the Wood Finishing Series by Maker's Mark is a really fun, interesting idea that has really taken off, and I hope that they keep going. They've had some success and some sort of like flops with it, but I'd say if you can find the BRT 1 or 2 or BEP, I would run out and get it. Hope you enjoyed the review.